Hi everybody, welcome to my channel, and today I want to talk a little bit about the Miller Falls No.1 again. I already did a little bit of study on the bevel, where it was kind of originally designed to be, and I kind of had several doubts of how this thing can be used for the concave surfaces. After those two videos and after reading all the comments that I got one idea that I can invert location of this blade, and I want to experiment with that one. Works, but doesn't work. My result shows that it cuts, but there are additional problems with the handles, because it is really designed to cut on this side. Only in this direction it's actually self-tightening the handles. In the way I was trying to use it, it's self-untightening the handles, and it actually causes a bunch of problems. It's interesting design. I think I almost got how to use it. So the thing is, there are two sides of this spokeshave. So there is a sole part and there is the other side. From my understanding of how this spokeshave is behaving, the flat side is for the flat and convex surfaces, and the other side is actually for concave surfaces. In my spokeshave, there are two holes basically right here on the flat part. The one I saw, another version of exactly the same spokeshave of Miller Falls No.1, they have another holes for the screws right here. So that kind of got an idea for me to try and blade the other side. But even without those additional screw holes, you still can use the blade that way. It's just you have a little bit less space to maneuver, especially if your blade is already used up. So this is what I set up. It's basically nothing. So now I can put this blade and apply whatever I want on a piece. But as you can see, there's a really struggle of doing this cut. I was trying to engage the smallest amount of blade as possible by basically rotating the blade a little bit, but handles were getting in the way because I couldn't really hold them, because if I tried to hold them in this direction, they basically try and screw themselves. So basically, if I do really up to this level, it will try to take everything. So there's really angle, and they will try to get really heavy shavings. I try to avoid that. So basically by playing what kind of angle I'm taking, so lifting it and be really careful in the amount of shavings I'm taking. And with that, it looks like it's working as intended. So I may have learned how to use it. After all. It's doing cut, it's just doing way too much. And I don't know how to control it. I mean, I like the small profile of this, but it's still not doing the job I wanted to do. I'm more fighting with the handles than with wood. In retrospective, I can actually see what is going on here. I am not even holding the spokeshave in the correct way, because I'm really holding really near the blade just because the handles are rotating, constantly rotating on me. Whew. Well, that's some kind of approximation of the spoon. This was broken before. The Miller Falls No.1 works, so this is the proof that it works. But something wrong with handles. Basically, they designed for cut on this side, but I need to cut on the other side. When I try to move this way, in the direction of the flat side, they've been tightened up, but I cannot do that because I don't have enough depth for that. Unless I do some kind of magic adjustment. So the way I switched it on the other side. I'm unscrewing the handles when I'm doing in this direction. It can work, as I showed. It's a little bit hard to use because you have to play with angle, but this is true for all this type of spokeshaves. I'll try to think a little bit more what I can do with the cutter or with the handles, but it's in my arsenal. And I also have a Miller Falls No.2 that I acquired recently. That is a different beast, and I will try it again. I hope you like this video, so please click the like button and consider to subscribe to our channels. See you next time.